Welcome back to Weird Dough Cocktail Hour.
Weird Dough Cocktails.
Today's cocktail recipe is in honor of fall, and it's from the website Food 52, and it's called a Fall Wisconsin Old Fashioned. This recipe calls for all these beautiful ingredients here, including brandy. Now, brandy isn't something that I ordinarily drink. It's not something I ever buy. I'm not really even sure what it tastes like. So let's taste it to see what we're getting ourselves into. Whew. It's actually not bad. It kind of tastes like whiskey, but just a little bit sweeter. Whew, I already feel a little hot from that. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna take this glass because I think it's really beautiful. I don't think it's an old-fashioned glass. I think an old-fashioned glass is more square, but this one's really pretty and festive in case you're having a party or something, so we're gonna use this. We're going to add a half teaspoon of brown sugar. Brown sugar is my favorite, which is part of why I picked this drink. Then we're gonna do a half orange slice. Now, I don't know if you're supposed to put the rind in or not, but I think probably not because it'll make it taste really bitter. So we're just gonna pull it apart off the rind and stick that in. Then we're gonna put a half teaspoon of grenadine. We have Rose's grenadine here, which is pretty classic. I love grenadine. Grenadine is so good. And the last thing we add are bitters, and it says to use about 5 drops of bitters. Smells so good. Now we take our muddler and we muddle it. I think you just squish it down. Be very careful with your glass so you don't break it. This is like a marble tip, so it's pretty intense. Now that everything's muddled, we take an ice cube or a few. I just happen to have these giant ice cubes, so one is probably good. And now we add our brandy. So we add 1.5 ounces of brandy on top of that. We're gonna use our 1/2 ounce measuring cup and pour it in 3 times for 1.5. 1, 2. Oh gosh. No, I did not already have one. Here it is with our 1.5 ounces of brandy. It's kind of separated. Next, we take our apple cider. We do 1.5 ounces of that. Same method. 1, whoa, a little messier. 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it just fits. We gotta take a sip off the top. And then we add a splash of ginger ale, which literally is gonna barely fit. It's in the cup. You can use some of these different things on the side here to garnish. So we have a maraschino cherry, an apple slice. This is a little bit of crystallized ginger that could be really good. And you can just put it on the side. You could also take a garnish stick like this. This one's a little fat, and make a little skewer to put over the top. You can put your apple, your crystallized ginger. You've probably seen this at bars. You can put a little cherry on the end, and that looks really cute. So let's take a sip here. I don't want to pick it up because it's too full. Whew, it's very intense. Here's the thing, it doesn't say to stir it, but I think we should. Stirring spoon. Get all the flavors together instead of sitting on the bottom there. I know you're not supposed to do this because it's not in the recipe, but it just kind of tastes like appley booze. Let's try it. It's actually much better if you stir it. Maybe a little more ginger ale. That's it. It's delicious and it's festive and it looks like fall. It's beautiful. Recommend. I would definitely make the Food 52 Fall Wisconsin Old Fashioned drink for your holiday party. Thanksgiving, even Christmas, anytime you want. I think I'm gonna sit around and drink this. Bye!
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have thumbs, and feel free to subscribe. If you want to see the behind the scenes footage, follow me on Instagram.